I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no.
Good morning, party people. We are up. It's like 7:20 right now. We're getting ready to go to church at 8 o'clock. Yeah. Guys, look at me going out like 2 days in a row. No, I'm just kidding. But, I don't know. I did really good last night. Really, really good. Although it was hot in there. I have temperature regulation issues as it is, but it was hot. I mean, I guess you're like by a grill. But, that made me really want to get, well, I can't get it, but, that made me really want us to get a Blackstone because that was so good. I'm gonna have mine for leftovers for lunch today. Although sometimes it doesn't taste as good as the day we got it. So, anywho's, but it was good to see everybody. And then my mom's playing golf today, I believe. I don't know, she's playing like 3 days in a row, which is really good for her, but I don't know who she's playing with. I'm trying to be more of a calendar person and use my calendar actually. So, hold on, I gotta get Sully before he wakes up the whole neighborhood. Good morning, Miss Hope. How did you sleep? Did you sleep good? Okay, so apparently today my mom is playing with my aunt and my uncle. The one who's the daycare teacher and my uncle who's from Indiana. Mom, I'm just telling my people who you're playing with today because I told them you have like 3 games this week. Oh my god, I want a camera on you guys so bad. Because you guys are competitive, I think.
Not really.
Guys, look how fall the leaves look up in here. The red ones. We have a red tree. I don't know. It's coming. It's coming. I just don't know when. But yeah, it's Sunday, September 22nd. Happy fall. Okay, so hey everybody, it is 10:42 right now, and I'm getting ready for Zumba at 11 o'clock. We had to schedule it at a different time because of people's schedules, and honestly, that doesn't bother me one bit because it takes like the rushing around out of like getting home from church, having coffee, having breakfast, because I usually have my muffin and then like an egg white or something. I try not to order out, like, I don't know, I'm just trying to find, like, the balance of everything. But anyway, it just takes all of the rushing out of that. And does anybody else, like, for whatever kind of, like, event or, you know, religious organization you do, or if you don't do one at all, does anybody, like, come home and immediately change into something more comfortable? Because, same. But it's the first day of fall officially. And Mom, what did you say the temperature was?
That was 56 this morning.
It's 56. It's beautiful. It's a little chilly, but it's like it's better to be under a blanket and like, you know, layers than like sweating. So yeah. But then I thought my Apple was hacked. Not my Apple, like my account and my credit card, because I had a charge and I was like, what? And I have like all the alerts and all the text messages and all the things. So I got a text message when I was like turning my phone back after church, turning my phone back on and stuff. And it was like, oh, you've been charged blah, blah, blah for Apple. And this is the problem because I don't know if it's on Apple's end or the credit card, but it doesn't tell you like what the charge is for. Like it'll just say Apple. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I have subscriptions to like apps. I have subscriptions to storage. I have subscriptions to like YouTube creators that I like, you know, whatever. Turns out was not hacked at all. It was just it was my subscription to Emily Baker. She's the one and only YouTuber that I've ever paid money to like be a subscriber and get extra perks and stuff. So that was one charge, and then the other charge was the app that I make my thumbnails with, which is PixArt, P-I-X, or P-I-C-S-A-R-T, if you were curious. I know they're very amateur, but I like it that way. They're simple, straight to the point, whatever. But I pay for that on a yearly basis also, so I'm like, oh, that's a decent amount of money. What is that? It's subscriptions. And I was like, okay, phew, nobody's hacked, whatever. But can you just tell me like what the charge is for? And I was like, why are they grouping it together? And my mom was like, yeah, but if they're charging you on the same day, then that makes sense. I'm like, oh my God. Whew. Today, I mean, though, honestly, today's world, you can never be too careful or like too like what's going on. So, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's our fun little story. So I'm gonna read for a couple minutes, and then we'll do some Zumba. We'll get some steps in and stuff, and see where the rest of the day goes. Hi guys, it is a little bit after 1 o'clock right now. And I'm gonna have my bento box lunch that my mom left for me. Why didn't we have these as children? This would have been so much easier to open for me rather than like all those little containers. Although I did have like help in school and stuff, but it would have been so much easier. But I'm gonna have this, watch some YouTube, and then I'm going to read a book for a little while, and make some lists and notes on my phone of like things I want to get done, like phone calls I need to make. Really, that's just really annoying because like I wish that like places were open on the weekends, but like they're not, which I get because like everybody needs a day off, but it's like this phone call would literally take 2 seconds. But anyway, so I need to make a couple calls, so I want to list that so I know what I'm doing. And then I've been trying to get into the habit of like making lists of topics to talk about in therapy, you know, of just like things that pop up in my mind like during the week, instead of like trying to go back and remember like in that moment. Because like you can't really, I mean, you can text therapists, but like that's not like, I mean, they do everything to guard your privacy, obviously, but it's not like 100% safe. So the software that we use is like that, you know, medical online information, whatever it's called. It's like an acronym or something. It's safe. So I'm gonna make a list for that because I can't believe it's already gonna be 2 weeks, or every other week, whatever. Can't believe it goes by so fast. But yeah, I like to like make lists and read at the same time, or like scroll on my phone and read, which is weird, but like it works. So I'm gonna watch something, eat this, and then make a couple notes on my phone. Because I'm trying to be better about using my calendar and all of the things. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna write stuff down, but writing like hurts my hands like after a while. Plus, I'm a left-handed person, so like ink is just constantly this like on my hand. So trying to get better at using all the tech and stuff. So let's do that. Okay, so it is 2:00. Lunch, check. I watched something. I actually watched Dancing with the Stars, and whoa, I do not need to drop this phone. Jeez. I will tell you the truth. The only two that I care about is Steven. I can't pronounce his last name, but he's the guy who was on pommel horse during Paris Olympics. He's nerdy, but he admits it, so it's not me being mean to him. He wears glasses, and his Rubik's Cube record is 8.6 seconds, I think he said. I only care about him and Alona Mar. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce her name. That's it. That's all I care about. No, but seriously, they should have... Like, I haven't watched that show in years. I used to watch it with my grandmother and my mom. Like, that's one of the shows that we would watch when we'd go down there and have dinner and blah, blah, blah. But literally, I haven't watched it in years. During Steven's tape, they showed that Shawn Johnson, the gymnast, what's it called? Shawn Johnson, Simone was on there too, and then, who was the other one? Oh, Lori Hernandez was on there too, and some of them even won, so, but he's the first male to do it, and then also Alona, that's a beautiful name, by the way. I'd love to know the significance behind that, like where it comes from, like what, like nationality, I guess, or whatever, but anyway, do you know I still haven't seen the rugby game? Like, at all. Like, I haven't, like, went back and watched it. I need to. The only thing I've seen is I saw her go, like, viral for, like, talking about, like, women and sports and, like, different body types and all that. And I'm just like, immediately, yes. Like, hello, can we be besties, you know? But no, I have not seen her do the sports ball yet. But, oh, she's awesome. Like, literally, if I was to hire a life coach, it'd be her. Like, can you just call me up every day and be like, what are we doing today, bestie? But, no, I love them both. They did good. She and her partner did the cha-cha, and then he did the jive, Steven and his partner. But literally, it's bad. I'm bad. It's on Disney Plus, and I literally fast-forwarded it to where they were, like Alona was, because she was first, and then Steven was at the end, and I was like, I don't need to watch the rest of this. Which, not that, like, all these other people, like, weren't talented and amazing. I'm just like, no, I'm here for my people. But who is this Anna Delvey character? She literally, well, not to be disrespectful to the girl who plays Alexis in Schitt's Creek, because I love that show, but that's who, like, she looks like to me. But I know she's on, like, house arrest or whatever, so what did she do? Like, because we know she has the ankle monitor, right? But, like, what did she do? Is she a housewife? Is she, like, some child of a, like, reality star? I don't know, but a lot of people were saying that, like, she shouldn't be on there, so is she problematic? I don't know, but literally I just watched for Steven and Alona, and now I'm gonna pop my headphones in that I literally cannot hear anything. It's glorious. Cue up a book or maybe a song, I don't know, and then get to making this list, or 2 separate lists. So, let's go. Hey guys, so it is 3:42 right now, and I'm actually getting on the bike. I didn't do anything this morning, but my legs kind of hurt and are kind of sore. And sometimes what helps is movement, believe it or not. So I'm going to go on the bike for a little bit. I got all my lists done and everything. And yeah, this is next.
Up there. Jump. You can't. I see you all the time. Go. He's got this whole bed to himself. Go. Get a running start. Go backwards and go.
So it's like 5 minutes of 6. And the sun is just setting. It's literally probably golden hour right now. It's been a good day. Kind of a stressful day, but a good day. I start week 8 in the last week of my program tomorrow, my weightlifting program. But yeah, I'm just sitting with the puppies. And I'm going to listen to a book. So, I'm going to go, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.